How's it going? BZM here. Welcome to Norco Faraway Lights. This demo of Cyberpunk text adventure. You hopped on a train to Chicago and onward to the West Coast. You thought you'd never return to Louisiana, but that ghost wouldn't find you hiding along the road. Ghosts were hiding along the road. You climbed above the luminous skylines of the vast urban archipelago lit and the mountains and forests and weeds that covered fences in the deep night of your waning teenage life. You were angry. You got in fights. You ran from police. You shoplifted small, insignificant things and sold them on the meshwork. You spoke to your brother, Alec, infrequently, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her increasingly erratic behavior. You ignored the urgency in his voice, and yet, by and by, you find yourself traveling back east. You join the army of the Macy tribes, fighting for control of stolen lands. For months, you were in the company of renegade androids and fugitives, away from the meshwork, hearing no news of home. You hid in the labyrinthine nuclear tunnels of New Mexico, repairing robots and weaponry. You watched Albuquerque burn from the sandias as the armies of a far-right bloodied the parched land. You managed to escape by hiding in the noxious belly of a tank as it crawled east along Interstate 40. At each checkpoint, you breathed slowly into a wet rag, your head pounding, your human comrades vomiting quietly into the sickening trough that ran beneath. At a motel in Texas, you ran a call home through an encrypted deck. You knew by the tenor of Alec's hello that your mother was already dead. You terminated the call, shouldered your bag, and returned to the highway. 5 years had passed, and the ghosts were calling you back home. Wow. Chapter 1. You wake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Let's look. Let's see. This used to be the laundry room. After your brother was born, your mom renovated it so that you could have your own bedroom. Artifacts from your childhood adorn the shelves and walls. Tapes, records, posters, old photographs. Your UX 500 flickers beside the telephone on the shoddy board desk. The chill of December air drafts through the many cracks and creases of the wall. The chemical glows of the Shell oil refinery softly illuminates the landscape outside the window. The door facing your bed leads directly to the backyard. The door on the opposite wall goes to the living room. Let's go to the living room. Alec's video game console collects dust above the antique television. Old books from your childhood rest silently upon the bookshelf as they always have. A family photo sits upon the desk. Behind you, a short hallway leads to your mom's office. Public notices are spread across the dinner table. Your mom, being the obsessive compulsive person that she was, would have never left stray paper sitting out like that. It suggests that she had grown particularly weak or forgetful before her death, or perhaps died before she never finished reading them. It is through this detail that you begin a sense of lingering presence of your mother. Okay, let's speak? I don't know. You speak to the empty room. You feel that your mother's ghost stares past you, unable to hear your voice. After a moment, the feeling goes away. Let's move. Let's go to the yard. Look around. Smoke rises slowly from beyond the train tracks along the refinery skyline. A gentle wind passes from the direction of the lake. The air is cool. Million watches the refinery lights from the tailgate of the truck. Let's talk to him. Ah, you're awake. You'll sleep through anything. Worse than your brother, it seems. Sleep through anything? I was turning over the engine on that bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy. The coils are in good shape now. All we need is a new fuse, and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. I heard the phone ringing while you were asleep, but I had my hands full. We're expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Kiki died. However, I'm unable to check the voicemail because your mother put a lock on it. Alec knows the code, but is rarely around. I wonder where he could be. He's at the bar or the video store, I guess. Okay, where can we get a fuse for the bike? The gas station just up the road has fuses, but you may have to persuade Watt to let you in. Okay, why are so many people calling? Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. She was conducting research for a collector in New Orleans, and since a lot of people would like their hands on that data. Okay, who wants to see the data? Wait, who's the collector? I haven't a clue. There are things Kiki never discussed with me. As the cancer spread, she severed contact with the man. She always had one client or another, all of them very strange people. I never asked questions. Okay, I guess you finally worked yourself to death. She always kept strange company. Yeah, she did. That's what happens when you spend your entire life in your line of work, I suppose. Anyway, I guess that's it. Okay, let's move back to the living room. You think, or bedroom? Back to the bedroom. Was my phone in here? Let's see, your bedroom. Look. Oh, telephone. Light on the phone blinks red, indicating a voicemail. Use it. Yeah, use the phone. Lift the phone from its cradle, there's no signal. You look at small LED display. Please enter PIN. Okay, so, look at the computer. Okay, yeah, you guys, okay, blah blah. Okay, we spent all night chatboarding. Okay. Whoa, looking at the recipes for explosives, how to hack payphones, and most critically, how to chainbreak an artificially sensitive android. Okay, night your mom showed up with Minion. You and Alex stayed up past dawn, pouring over pirated light bionics APD documentation. Okay, and okay, so you guys finished reading that? Oh, you're done? Okay. Computer's a relic now, but you'll never give up on it. Yeah, it looks like a computer I used to have. Let's go to the living room and look around, see if you're in the living room. Yes. Look. Go to the office? Yeah. You were allowed to step foot in the office as a child. This would have been proven difficult. Your mom installed a key card reader. Try the handle. No use, it's locked. Oh, here. Let's kick the door. You kicked it several times. Okay, it's solid oak. It's not gonna move. Family photo. You, your mother, and your brother at Pensacola, Florida, summer Y76X. Oh, okay. I can't look at anything else, can I? Okay, I guess. All right. Let's move then. Back to let's leave. Oh, I can go to the highway? Or where else can I go? Oh, cool, let's go to the highway. You watch the rest of the evening commute along Airline Highway. Leave? Oh, yeah, I guess. Gas station? Oh. Where else can I go? Anywhere else? Alright. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass in front of this corner store. Little has changed. Neighboring businesses still sit abandoned. Whoever. Stands in a truck as he does nearly every evening, seething with anger, intent on scaring away customers. A freight loading android is being repaired over the levee in the Bachelor Woods. The streets are quiet and empty, a desolate evening in the neighborhood. Max grew up with your mom. Apparently, he was a pretty hyperactive kid back then. So, in that regard, not so much has changed. Just the way this gas station with the new owner replaced him with a digital kiosk. Since then, he's loitered outside this place in order to drive away business. He's a purveyor of many elaborate conspiracies related to the river parishes, and often includes your mother in his paranoid narratives. Should I speak to him? Sure. Well, look who it is. Always knew I'd see you back here. A lot of your type have been coming back these days, infesting the whole swamp with your cultural Marxism. Can't get a job with the liberal arts degree, unemployable, and I'm surprised to find that your first stop is this corruption? Of course I'm not. Your mother always wished to be an urban intellectual. She was ashamed of her humble roots. She instilled that degenerate values in you, and now here you are. A free market is one in which there is unrestricted competition among men. Men, not robots. Adam Smith could not foresee an age in which mankind would be a slave to craven homosexual machines. We must be the masters of our destiny, not the idle, emasculated perverts that they wish for us to become. Step not into this den of perversion. It is not too late for you to turn away, to honor the memory of your grandfather. Go elsewhere for your knickknacks and string cheese. I always say, oh, okay, my mom just died. Of course I know she's supposed to have died. Am I stupid enough to believe it? No, and neither are you, but I understand you must play the part. You might have secreted away in one of the towers rise from Lake Marpias, protected by the hidden land of the, land syndicate. You take a most gullible fool to believe otherwise. Your fake tears will not get you access into this vile reptile lair. What is the land syndicate? It's part of your Plythe Act. Why are you really so stupid? The syndicate owns large swaths of land all across this parish. Your mother has been excavating the lands for decades, sometimes illegally, other times at their request. You surely must be oblivious and self-absorbed individual to know nothing of this. Or maybe your brain has at last begun to rot after years of exposure to degenerative ideologies? But nonetheless, because I have great respect to your grandfather, I will share with you a detail in which the most cunning patriots of the swamp remain blind. The syndicate has contracted privately foreign entities to assemble infrastructure hidden by transparent shrouds all across the rim of the lake. The scheme takes on alien appearance when mapped alongside Shield Oil's assets. I have conducted extensive investigation into the history of the European colonizers of this land and the Choctaw that came before them. The evolution of this community into a petrochemical manufacturing Goliath was no accident, but was designed centuries ago by a grander power than mankind. The Land Syndicate is of this origin and seeking to build a device with enormous psychotronic potential. We must foil this enterprise and soon, lest all of humanity perish. I'm hungry. Boy, sucks, man. Okay, what if I get your caramel crab from inside? Caramel crab cake, you say? Savory, and yet also sweet. It's been a long day, and I am in need of sustenance. Perhaps I will allow you to enter just this once, on the condition that you deliver me a said morsel. But remain vigilant. I'm twice seen unusual figures, extraterrestrial in form, enter by either of the rare exit. It's almost certain that they are using the facility to incubate homosexual. What? Okay, let's move. Let's go inside. You'd say the inside of the corner store has been better days and hadn't been in a state of complete disrepair your entire life. The disembodied head illuminated on the kiosk levitates slightly at the front of the store. Assorted snacks line the shelves. You suspect they haven't been restocked in some time. A dusty bag of caramel crab cakes hang limp and deflated at the counter. The fuses are along the back aisle near the rear exit. Oh, let's buy crab cakes. Please wait while I detect your financial account. Oh, great. The same 7 has been deducted from your account. Oh, okay. Do I have enough for the fuse too? Please, okay. Oh, cool. Alright, I had enough for that too. Thank you very much. Move. Alright, let's leave. Name is crab cake. Then I'm gonna go back to the guy with the motorcycle, put the fuse on the motorcycle. Watch stands be expectantly before the door. Speak. Well. Here you go, Watt. Oh, how wonderful. Give it. Hand it over. That's my caramel crab cake. I earned it by working hard to educate you. Now, did you observe any evidence of strange happenings at the store? No. Actually, yeah. Let's do it in our sharp eyes. Together, perhaps we'll be able to solve this insidious mystery. Keep your eyes peeled, my young disciple. Something strange is afoot at this establishment. Okay, let's move. Let's go, we'll walk over to leave it? Sure. Then I'll leave. Whoa! Robo Hobo, as soon as you came over to leave it, you scared off the damn dog, and I don't know where the hell he might have went. Okay, sorry, dude. I better leave. Okay. Gas station. Okay, yeah. Let's move. Let's go back to the highway, right? No, home. Let's go back home because, okay, yeah, you're there. Okay, move. I'm gonna go to the yard, right? Yard? Is that where the guy's at? I forget. I think, yeah, there is backyard. Okay. Talk. Got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use fight to get around town when I'm done with the truck. So I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Alex still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at the video store lately. Perhaps we should ride by and look for him. Perhaps we should use the fuse. Ready to go? Yeah. Let's go. Alright. Now can I ride to the video store? Oh, here we go. Cool. The edge of the road bleeds yellow that you knew as a child. Airline highway passes beneath your feet. Ask? I don't know. Early on in my escape after you untethered me and I was spending much of my time hiding in your mother's office, Walt would come by the house to ask Kiki suspicious questions. I was convinced that he knew she was harboring me, and that his intention was to report us to the robotics division. Thankfully, my fear was never realized. After gaining my waiver of personhood, I began leaving the house more and would often encounter Watt around town. He was a thin-skinned and bombastic then as he is now, and yet, as Kiki put it, on some level he was perhaps more kind than he wished to be. She believed that at his core there was no man too afraid of the world to ever act, and that his convictions are malleable and subject to the slightest influences of his immediate experience. I've seen some evidence of this. If you tickle his ego, he'll speak kindly of you, and all those like you in appearance, maternal existence, or creed. But if you insult him, he'll advocate for the imprisonment of your kind. Though he's foolish and lacks credibility in this regard, I hazard that this understanding of Norco's history is often less outrageous than it seems. He has shouted many elaborate theories at Kiki. Through her research, he is determined to be a strong reflection of the truth. In that respect, he should not be dismissed or underestimated. Okay, where are we going? To the Floodgate Bar? No, video store. Oh. Okay. Oh, there he is. Look. Oops. Oh. Move. Oh, okay, move. Okay. Oop. Okay, let's go inside. Sorry about that. Oh, why don't we go inside? Let's look around back. This is a sacred place, a slab of concrete infused with many years of laughter and double dares and exploration. We hope that you would find Alex sitting on a bucket, like he would so often in his teenage years, staring at the encroaching crescent of light from the New Orleans metropolis. But this evening, the slab sits empty. Turn in front of the store, yeah. What if I can go inside now? Oops. Look. Move. Well, let me go inside. So, right here, let's leave then. Alright, let's go to the Floodgate Bar. Bar's closed, let's ride by later. Okay. Home, Airline Highway. Alright. I can't go in the video store. I wonder why I can't go in the video store. Look. Oh, poster. Teenagers. Two teenagers are engaged in an animated discussion on the bench outside the store. Yeah, listen in. Puffy jacket. So it wasn't me. It wasn't like, I had it in my hand, you know. I could have walked out without it. Why didn't you walk out with it? It was like I wasn't controlling my feet or something. Like, as soon as I had the thought that I'd just leave, I couldn't walk. Couldn't move. I put it down. Everything was fine. I walked outside, no problem. That thing must have been sitting in that house for like 50 years. There's graffiti all over the walls and everything. It's not like people aren't going in there. So why hasn't anyone taken it yet? Spooky, man. Spooky is right. I hope she'll just demolish that house. Something's wrong with it. I'm serious. Poster. Like, how can horrible vacuum hard movies? Hard movies? What? Word movies? What? Okay, it seems the couple has moved on from the subject of the haunted house, but you're unable to make out what they're saying. Oh, keep that again. Yeah, this person's definitely looking. OMG, like they're walking over here. Just ignore them, they're probably a flasher or some shit. The kind of person who gets a thrill out of shocking other people. Ignore them, they will lose all their power. Okay, alright. Oh, a couple on the bench are speaking in hushed tones, they give him a serious side-eye. He's been out refuge from the road since he was old enough to ride a bike. He used to gather with his friends and skate and play cards around back before an owner cracked down on it. Oh, move. Go around back again? Okay, alright. No, slab still seems empty. So, okay, let's go there. Actually, go back. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Let's move that. Can I go inside now? Oh, I can. Okay. Vito Shax look exactly the same except for the face behind the counter who he recognizes as Alex' high school friend Erica. She nods and smiles as she steps through the door. Yeah, ooh, cool man. Playing some kind of game there? No way, haven't seen you in ages. I heard you were fighting in the Mesa and all this crazy business. Alex showed me some pictures and damn, you're looking tougher too. But hey, I heard the news. My uncle's out to y'all. It's crushing. Kiki always treated me like a daughter. She loved you a great deal, Erica. Yeah, man, she was the absolute best. She was just, she was amazing. It was hard to watch this brilliant mind turn against itself. I think Alex was kind of glad that you weren't around to see that. It affected him, it really did. A lot of people are broken up about it. We've been talking about sneaking a projector behind the store to show some old movies she liked. Maybe some pictures of her traveling or something. Like a memorial kind of thing, or in some stage. That type of thing. How would you feel about that? I understand if it's too soon. She doesn't deserve a ceremony, but, okay. That'd be wonderful. Cool, excellent. We'll agree some things together. Hit me up if you have any ideas what pictures you want to include or anything. It's very considerate offer, Erica. It could be just the kind of catharsis many of us need. But for the moment, we're looking for Alec. Have you seen or heard from him recently? Last I saw, gave me a ride to Floodgate Tavern yesterday afternoon. There's me and a couple of folks. We're going to help him with some yard work in Good Hope. Why? He hasn't been by the house? He never returned to the house yesterday afternoon, but that isn't entirely unusual for him lately. Perhaps he, had somebody at the bar? Yes, well, I believe the tavern will be our next stop in any event. Alright. Why tavern again? Hey, you reached the end of this demo. Thank you for visiting. Oh, okay. End the demo. You keep up with the project. Alright, everybody. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And peace! See everybody later.